What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be doing a Lspdfr installation tutorial. I'm sure you guys how to install Lspdfr step by step. I'm going to make it as simple as possible for you, okay? And before we start, let's go over a couple of disclaimers. So first off, this will not work if you have the Epic Games version of Grand Theft Auto 5. This is only for the Steam version and the disc version, and also this I don't think this will work on any pirated game versions of GTA 5. It's just how it is, and you shouldn't have pirated versions of it either because that's kind of illegal. Anyways, but yeah, First of all, I recommend you installing this on a totally blank version of GTA 5. So I have, or a clean install, vanilla, whatever you want to call it. I highly recommend you doing this with nothing but GTA installed. So no other mods to your game, because that way it will have less conflicts. There'll be less margin of error if you just don't have any other mods installed while you install Lspdfr. So anyways, let's go ahead and get right into it. So first thing you're going to want to do, open up your web browser, whatever, Chrome, whatever. Just go to lspdfr.com. It should take you here. It might show up ads. I have an ad blocker, but there might probably going to be ads everywhere if you don't. So go to download Lspdfr 0.4.7. Here it is. Looks just like this. If you're watching this where it's a different version, it's the same concept. It's always going to be the same concept. You just go here and install it. You click download the file, the little green button right here. You scroll down through all this shit. You can read it if you want to, but I don't really give a crap about it. Alright, and click agree and download at the bottom, and you want to install the setup, not the manual install. Don't install the manual install. You want to install Lspdfr 0.4 setup.exe. And it'll take you to a different page. I'm just going to install it. So wherever you install it, make sure you pick a good spot that you're going to be able to find later. Don't put it somewhere where you're not going to be able to find where you downloaded it to. If you have Google Chrome, you can it'll download at the bottom right here. So you can just click the little up arrow and then click show in folder. And it'll pop up the folder. If you don't have that, let me show you how to get to it. You just open up File Explorer. It's either down here or you can type it in the Windows little box. Oh, that's the wrong one. I need File Explorer. There we go, and then it'll open up. And then you can just navigate to wherever you put Lspdfr at. Sorry, my computer's doing that. I apologize. So, once you have it here, you can just click open this Lspdfr 0.4.7 setup, and then it will say, do you want to allow this app from an unknown publisher to make changes to your device? And you want to click yes, and then it will unpack its data or do whatever it's doing right now. And then it will ask you to select a language, English obviously, unless you're, I don't know. You're gonna scroll down through all this shit. I'm not gonna read it, because, yeah, you don't need to read it. So here, uncheck this. You don't need to uninstall 0.3. I hope you don't have 0.3. Anyways, so we want our LSPD, first response files, and raise plugin. Alright, so here's where some people screw up. you want to make sure that this is where your GTA 5 is at. So I can just quickly confirm where it is. So applications, Steam, Steam apps. Where's Steam apps at? Steam apps, common, Grand Theft Auto 5 here. So this is definitely my Grand Theft Auto 5 folder. It has GTA 5 application and all these files. This is what it should look like if you haven't made any mods to your game. So click install and then it will install all this shit, and a bunch of new folders will be added. Alright, now it says completing the Lspdfr first response setup. You want to make sure this is ticked, and then click finish, and it'll open up this little window. This configure will guide you through the initial setup of Lspdfr. Advanced users can skip this, but you don't want to skip this, or at least I don't skip it. Alright, please accept the Rage plugin hook license. You're going to click show license. It might take a little while. You're going to read this if you want to. I'm not going to for the sake of the video. Alright, make sure you pay attention to this, okay? Change settings. You don't click do it for me. You want to click show settings. And it might take a while. There we go. Okay. Okay, so you want to go over to the plugins tab. Don't load any plugins on startup. This is what you want. If you load Lspdfr on startup, sometimes it doesn't work and it just won't load. So make sure you select don't load any plugins on startup. All this, yeah, this is all good. Okay, and here's your console key. The default is going to be F4. You can change it to whatever you want, really. I've always kept it at F4. Alright, once you're done with that, select save and close right here, and I'll do this. You don't need to worry about that window, and it's been installed successfully. Awesome. So really, that's all you need. Next, we're going to be doing just a quick little, this is what I do to make it easier for me. You want to go to your GTA 5 folder, wherever it said that it was installed at in the previous window. I've already pulled it up. If you don't have it pulled up or you don't know where it's at, you can just open up Steam, go to library, then right click on GTA 5, go to properties, local files, and then you can click browse local files and it'll pull it up for you. Alright, let's get this out of the way. So here's your GTA 5 folder. So you want to go down to Rage plugin hook, the application. It should look like this. Don't go to the configuration settings. You want to right click it and select create shortcut. And then you drag the shortcut to your desktop. It already has one, but I'm just going to replace it right here. This is what it'll look like. You're going to need this for when you start up GTA. So we're just going to start it up real quick. And actually, let's just open up Rage plugin hook as soon as you drag it to your desktop, and it'll bring you through some whatever this is. So back up your game version. I recommend you backing up your game version. I'm just gonna click yes, and it's gonna download some stuff from your game. So whenever GTA updates, sometimes or a lot of times, almost all the time, sorry, it won't be compatible with Rage plugin hook, and you're gonna have to wait like 2 weeks for Rage plugin hook to update, and that sucks. So I always create a backup. Hello? Oh, hold on. Nice. Alright, once you get to this screen, just click the X. And then you want to open up GTA 5, just like launch it like you regularly would. It'll open up like this, do whatever loading shit it does. Alright, now you want to open up your shortcut. And do this whenever you want to start playing Lspdfr. You want to launch GTA 5 and then click on your shortcut to launch Rage Plugin Hook, because let me tell you why. If you just click Rage Plugin Hook, sometimes it has errors. Sometimes it has trouble launching GTA 5 for whatever reason. So I've always just done it this way, where you launch GTA 5 and then click on Rage. It just prevents some error. Alright. Now we'll say hooking game instance, and now we should be pretty good. It'll say Rage at the bottom left. And yeah. There we go. That was a little bit awkward. Alright, and at the bottom right, it will say Rage Plugin. Like you guys just saw it. If it doesn't say any Rage anything, then you must have done it wrong. There we go, and the game loading screen should look like this. Sometimes it looks different, but it should say Rage on it, and it should do all this garbage. Alright, we have loaded into the game, and we are Franklin.
Hey, remember me? It's Mama!
Oh, that's a gun. Okay, you might be Michael, Trevor, whatever. Alright, now, oh, there's, I forget her name. Anyways, you should push F4 and it should open up your Rage Plugin Hook console. It'll look like this, or whatever key binding. You might have set it to a different key binding. You should push that key binding and it will open up the console like this. Type in load plugin, or let me give you a quick tip. If you just type in load and you see how this is highlighted, you can just push tab and it'll fill it in the rest of the way for you. Push spacebar, and then this is already highlighted, so you can just hit tab again. But if you have a bunch of other plugins, you might have to type in LSPD and then have it highlighted. And then hit enter. And then it will load up. It might do some weird stuff like blurring the background. The background might be black. I've seen a lot of things. And it'll say loading Lspdfr at the bottom right here. Alright, and then once it's done, it will say new console commands added. So that means that it's successfully loaded up. You want to push F4 again to close the console. And then that's it. So, if you guys want to go on duty, you see the police stations are going to be marked with this little emblem here. So you can go to any of these police stations. Or you can just open up your console, type go to PD, hit enter, and it will take you to the downtown Mission Row station. Alright, this one is a little different than the other stations. Oh, I'm sorry, dude.
You open your damn eyes.
You open your damn eyes. Alright. In this station, you go in here, and you can open up your locker room, customize whatever you want. Go on duty. You need to select a character to use those before. I might do this shit. I'm just gonna select a random character. Like, this will be our character, I guess. This guy looks freaking weird though. Alright, let's use this guy. And now we're on duty. So I'm actually going to go in here and then go to my police garage so I can get a car. Alright, we're just gonna get the regular old black and white because I haven't installed any police car mods. So now we're on duty. You can push E to turn the lights on. Hold E to change the siren tone. And also, you can push J and it will mute the siren. That's just the default non-ELS controls. If you have ELS, it'll be a little different. So to pull over cars, so I get a lot of questions about this. To pull over cars, turn your lights on,
Units reporting a suspect
and then push shift, and it'll say at the top, we signal the suspect to pull over. And then they'll pull over eventually. Alright, that's how you do that. And to take callouts, whenever the callout comes over your screen, you can push Y and it'll accept the callout. Alright, thank you guys for watching. This is how to install Lspdfr. If you guys enjoyed it, be sure to hit the like button. And if you're having any trouble, you can I recommend you to join my Discord and reach out for some support if you have any trouble. Because if you comment and ask for help, it's not very effective. What is this guy doing? Anyways, I would appreciate it if you guys also subscribe to the channel. We do live streams of GTA content just about every other day maybe. So yeah, we also have a membership program if you'd like to become a channel member. But yeah, that's it for the video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Hopefully this helped you out, and I'll see you on the next video. Peace.